Our friend Dana Perino was, of course, the press secretary in the George W. Bush administration, knew Mrs. Bush very well, and joins us tonight by phone. Dana, thank you very much for coming on. How would you sum up the life of Barbara Bush?
Well, it was one of great consequence, and she lived a long life, 92 years, most of it in pretty good health, just loved by her family and by the rest of the world, really. If you listen to the ambassador from the UK who was on with Martha when the news broke that Barbara Bush had passed, and she was beloved around the world as the Bushes had made quite a mark on history. But, Tucker, I wanted to share something. I think that you as a father might have even recognized in her, but if I could reiterate it, one of the things that she and George H.W. Bush did in raising their children is they were determined to make sure that everyone knew that they were loved unconditionally. And George W. Bush, as president, after he left the presidency and wrote his memoir, Decision Point, he really took a lot of time in that book to explain how important that was to his future, because you knew then that you could take risks and you could try something new. You could follow your passions, do whatever you wanted to do, because if it didn't work out, your family was going to be there. And I thought that was such an interesting parenting lesson for me to understand and try to pass on, because if you look at what they were able to do in raising this amazing family that is dedicated to public service and also has kept some humility and humor about them, I really do think that her influence was what drove all of that for them.
I believe it. I remember one of her sons told me that the pivotal experience of her life, and of course it makes sense, was losing her daughter Robin at the age of 3 to leukemia, and that it was the one thing that still made her cry when she thought about it. But other than that, she had this kind of remarkable self-control, not in a bad way, but as a kind of matter of cultural course. She felt it was her duty to keep herself under control in public. I wonder if we'll ever see that again. Will we ever have another First Lady like that? No, I'm serious. I mean, it was a specific kind of American style, and now it's gone. It's interesting.
Yeah, there is a lot to be said about dignity, grace, and again, humility and a sense of humor. I remember when I spoke on behalf of President Bush, if I ever had something snarky that I wanted to say, something really sarcastic that would have been a great zinger and a really good line to quote, but if I thought that she might be watching, I would swallow my words, because it wasn't worth her not being proud of us.
Yeah.
And it was really special to know her. And she touched a lot of lives, so I'm not saying I'm any more special than anyone else. I'm not. But she and I bonded over the fact that she knew I was going to be loyal to her son as the press secretary. And she was also a lot of fun. I do remember one time my husband and I got to meet them in Maine, it was in Houston, and we were talking about the importance of thank you notes, also sort of an old-fashioned thing, but a tradition that I think should continue. I'm sure you do too, Tucker. And
I do.
Peter came back and he wrote a thank you note. Well, I had been traveling and I got back and he didn't have the address. So it finally got there, but it was about 2.5 weeks after our first meeting. We saw her not long after that, and the first thing she said to Peter was, well, that was the longest time I've ever had to wait for a thank you note. And now she said it with a twinkle in her eye, but it was one of those things that you just did not want to disappoint Barbara Bush.
Oh, I had that experience. I was in a public place with her once in a gym, and I ran into my own wife and kissed her a little bit too enthusiastically in the gym, and Barbara Bush gave me this look like, none of that in public, which I sort of appreciated. Anyway, Dana Perino, thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Thanks, Tucker,
you.
for all of this coverage. Bye.
Thank you.